Quick update from my previous video where I crash out. That was my previous voice note. But I recovered myself by just combating that voice that just comes in when everything seems to be going wrong. So if you haven't listened to that video, go check it out. It's the one before this one. Hopefully, it'll give you some tips or at least some hope that is not just you that life craps on, it craps on all of us. But nevertheless, I have a quick update about my pre-order saga of The Ordinary Bruja. I love that book so much, and I'm so happy that I launched it, I published it. But like I said, I will never forget this launch. It's these little things that catches me sometimes because I'm so focused on the creative side of it because I'm a creative and that's my familiar side that I want to lean on all the time. And I gotta make sure the cover is good, right? The editors are in place and scheduled. The formatting is good. The character art is good and all of that. And sometimes my blind side, or I want to say a lot of the time, my blind side is the technical and the business aspect of the launch. But I'm going to make sure because lesson learned from this one, like I told you all, is that I will make sure that this is set up and I will do a pre-order test run. I realized from looking at all my invoices that I had done an order test run where I placed an order myself to see how good the bookshop was, and it was good. It sent me everything. It sent me an invoice. It sent me the prompts and the notifications, order complete, and all of that. But I realized that when I put the pre-order plugin in place, I did not do a test run. So that's on me as well. So I need to make sure that when I switch to PayPal Pay Later, that I do that test run. I put in there a bogus pre-order and do a test run on it just to make sure that the emails are being sent and the order is finalized and completed when quote unquote it goes live, which will all be bogus information in there. But I have to do this test run so that way I can make sure that it's seamless next time and it doesn't require me doing a lot of manual work because I think I've done enough manual work to bring the ordinary bruja to life. Like I really, when I tell you, like, I'm about working smarter, not harder, I really am. Like, that's why I have schedules, I have automations, I have these sheets. So that way I know the themes of my podcast, what I'm going to be talking about. I know, like, what themes I'm going to be talking about in my blog posts. And I know the kind of marketing that I'm doing from month to month as I get closer to releasing a book. Like I tally all these things because I like the ease of it. I don't want to sit in this chair and have to wonder what I'm doing. So schedules for me gives me freedom to to be able to do what I love to do, which is drafting stories. So I schedule everything so that way my mind is peaceful and I'm able to be creative. But the update is that I am so thankful for the ease of PayPal, like so thankful. They even have a batched invoice template that you just fill it in, and that's what I did. I went to my WooCommerce invoices. I filled in on this CSV sheet all the information that is needed, uploaded into my PayPal business account, and boom, they went ahead and sent it off and did that for me. And I am so grateful. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say I want things to be easy. It's just this. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. So if you pre-order the Ordinary Bruja, please double check your statements so that way you can make sure I'm not trying to scam you for more money or anything like that, but double check your statements so that way you can see that you were not charged. If you were and I am wrong, which more than capable of being wrong, please let me know and then I'll just close it off. on my end. I'll close off the PayPal invoice as well. But if not, please go ahead and pay for the awesome book that you receive. And if you're so inclined, don't forget to review once you're done reading. But I am officially closing the loop on these pre-orders that didn't auto charge because of that whole plugin mess. It was just, no, 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 no. Thank you so much for your honesty. Like I said, customers have been contacting me since they received their books and they noticed that they hadn't been charged. And I was like, don't worry, it will be charged when the book goes live. And I thought the book will go live on November 1st, but then I realized that I couldn't change it once orders are placed. I couldn't change November 4th to November 1st. So I was like, okay, they'll get charged on November 4th. And here it is 2, 3 days later, and they still haven't. And they're still talking to me and letting me know that they haven't been charged. So I thank you for your honesty, your patience, and your continuous support while I sort it out. My husband said it best. He's like, wow, you're building an amazing community. And that right there just put everything into perspective for me. It made me feel so happy because everything has been going wrong, or mostly everything. Let me not generalize that because, that's too negative to do that. But most of the things since the start of November have been going wrong. And when he told me that, that was like a light at the end of the tunnel. And I realized that while some things have been going wrong, I have been doing some things right. And I am seeing the results of what I'm doing, of what I'm creating, of this community that is so honest and supportive. And I realize how lucky I am to have that. And I'm glad for this learning opportunity that I have now to make my bookshop better and to make my pre-order automation work better. I'm thankful for that because running an indie author business means that I'm a writer, a web tech, even though I don't want to, and an accountant all at once, even though I don't want to. And sometimes the system don't play nice. But we have to figure it out and we have to adapt and we have to keep moving forward. Because, like I said, as cheesy as it sounds, that's what boss ladies do. And I'm a boss lady. So, to close it out, I just want to say how grateful I am for every single one of you who's been understanding and listening to my rants through this entire chaotic beginning of November because we're not even in the middle. Oh my God. But you make this journey so worth it. Thank you.